Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're coming at you with a big matchup today. SYN versus DECOY for CTW. This is going to be best of 9. Should be pretty daggone fun. Winner of this will move on to semifinals for the winners bracket. So we will see what happens today. Big guest with me today, Mr. Tubbins.
Yeah, but glad to be here. I should have a good one for you guys, like
Oh, glad to
always.
have you.
Yeah, and the way this tournament works, we do have a losers bracket, so whoever loses this probably will end up playing me relatively soon, I would think.
Oh yeah, they will be on that
Yeah, I'm,
on
I'm
that
already
way.
I'm already in the bottom of the pile, crawling back up. So but that's how it goes sometimes. I actually like the losers bracket function. He's done a nice job of doing 2 games a week, getting everybody to play, and
Oh yeah.
double elimination. So pretty good tournament going on here. Nice, quick, relatively quick from what we're used to.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
get right into this one. What rules did they pick first? Do we know?
Um, let's see. SYN picked Himmelsdorf and Caliber Control. And caliber control, only vehicles with 120 millimeter caliber guns or below may be used.
Interesting. Yeah, we got
It's a,
different rules for this
oh
tournament,
yeah,
so try to let you guys know what's going on. But not really bad rules actually. I've liked it so far. Kind of
it's been
surprised to
really
see
fun.
SYN not play any. Well, they only got 150B, but I feel like the 50B is super strong in the 150. So we'll actually see Himmelsdorf without BAM Type 5.
Yeah,
As far as this tournament goes, I'll see
actually,
if I can.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know.
I was actually just about to say I'm kind of shocked to see SYN running the five.
Ah, I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. As far as like, if you're on the one side to hide, your cupola and you're able to side scrape, the E5 is still strong. It's still got good DPM. It's still got really good heat, right? You know, it's kind of interesting with the 120s, because usually what you play is you don't. That's why we're pretty big on 50Bs when we end up running this meta, but you can see DECOY's got a 50B in a bad chat. So we'll get right into this one, man. These guys go quick. I always forget this. But on the side of DECOY, we got a Chieftain, 2 Super Conks, a Valor, 2 50Bs in a bad chat, and on the side of SYN, we got a Super Conk, 4 E5s, a 50B in a bad chat. So we'll see how this one plays out. Stuff posted. We're good to go here. Little afternoon battling.
Shoot, I saw this one last night. I was like, yeah, I gotta pick this one up.
Yeah, it's always a good match when these guys play. I mean, SYN has got DECOY. They've had their number a little bit lately. We'll see if that changes around. Usually, the last 2 times these teams have played, DECOY's looked really good. The first 2 maps, they look really back and forth. It's kind of taken over, right? But it's why they play the game. Gambit and Magnus spotting each other out in the middle. Mega D's going to pose up in a window. He's going to get spotted right away, but he shoots him right back. Magnus been doing this lately. Maybe DECOY kind of knew it was going to happen. Does he have another shot through this cap? I don't know. Nah. But hey, shot of damage, with the nobody's got a mouse, nobody's got a type, your most HP tank is a Super Conqueror at 2400, so every shot matters. You can make the argument maybe a little bit more. But a typical setup here by DECOY looks like they're going to rotate both their 50Bs are going to come from the bottom to go to the hill. And they're going to meet up with the Super Conqueror and the Chieftain on the hill. They'll leave Mega D to be spotted over there, and Gambit will probably go. He's going to go down to 1. Try to catch any rotations. They don't have anything to outspot Gambit here on the 1 line. Unless he makes a mistake and allows Fear to spot him, he's relatively safe. And he's just going to try to probably keep them spotted, keep eyes on them. Make SYN think that they have a presence on the 1 line. Or Mega D kind of try to keep them spotted, stay spotted in the middle, make them have a presence. And maybe they'll try to sneak off hill here. Probably wait a little bit more for Gambit to spot a little bit more, but... There you go.
Don't. Oh, it's perfect time, man. Right when you did that, go live.
Yep. We're kind of at that point where we just gotta wait for Decoy to figure out what they want to do. They'll probably look for a little bit more bleed. You know, ideally you try to use the clock as much as you can when you play against a good team. Try to get as much health as you can, but SYN's not really giving them anything to shoot at all from the hill, so they kind of got 4 tanks up there that aren't going to really be able to do anything unless SYN dramatically changes how they are.
Ton of blind fires coming out. Now, who spots who? Gambit or Decoy? Magna here.
Who's ever moving? I mean, Gambit's had a long time to kind of pry. He kind of has been taking his time, but I mean, you know, Sphere's there. They know Rossi's there. They know Parko's there because he's shooting, so they know that those 3 tanks are there, right? So SYN's pretty evenly split, but it looks like SYN's slowly dedicating more to defending the A. But Decoy's play here, I think, is just to come off the hill. I see the pings coming out. I mean, their play is to go down, try to blow up that, you know, beeline over there, that guy, then create cap pressure. Super D's creeping down Banana. He's going to actually get... I don't think they're going to spot him. I don't think they're going to spot Decoy coming down. I think this is the correct play by Decoy. You got both the D's on Banana, and they're coming off the hill now. They're going to leave. Looks like Kaiser and his Chief on top of the hill. They do spot the Super Cock. Oh, Bob just ate it hard. He spotted him back, but it looks like he just ate damage and didn't even make the cross. So now they're kind of stuck there. Completely outspotted by the E5. 50B's even getting outspotted by him. Or the one in the back. I'm not sure which one. But Decoy's coming down the middle. Maybe they can try to catch his E5 out if he keeps driving, but it doesn't look like he's going to. Kind of odd to see Decoy kind of just stop there. Now they're going back up the hill. Magna has taken more damage somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe Gambit got the best of him, or they got him from the hill a little bit with the Chieftain. I'm not really sure, but they did get the 50Bs across. Say, once the E5 kind of moved up to that spot, the wall kind of blocks him from spotting that gap. But good on SYN for spotting that gap and doing the damage. We got a pretty even match. Decoy's actually down a little bit of HP, but if they get Magna out, then they'll be able to tank, right? So 50Bs aren't really going to be able to do anything here unless the other team commits to Super D and they're able to kind of run the flank. So I'm not too happy with this because if the 50B gets on cap, he's just going to get shot in the face through the window or shot in the face like that. Oh, he's just eating it, man. Because Airstorm just absolutely ate it. He's just dead. Yeah, right through the window. 50Bs can't do anything from that angle. There's no way you're going to get cap pressure. Now if Torpedo... where Bob is, if Torpedo just fires 4 times, they're just going to rush and kill him. So the other 50B is going to die here for the E5. Bob's losing his health. They're coming to kind of just YOLO in on Super D over here. They're just going to kill him. Mega D will have coverage, but, you know, Valor. Not a lot of DPM. Not the best tank to coverage, not the worst, but against 4 tanks that are coming, it's not going to be enough. I can tell you that much. Torpedo goes down in his 50B. Kaiser spot on the hill is taking a shot. Super D ends up going down. He gets a shot into Kellen. Kaiser taking more damage from the hill. Not able to make that one pin. They kind of are just slowly surrounding Mega D, and they're just probably just going to leave Bob up there. Lemur's going to come in and try to double team Mega D with Parko here. Kaiser just taking damage from Fear My Skill on the bottom. Not able to do anything but take damage from him. Mega D's going to be going down pretty shortly. Bob's on the chopping block now. He's 1 shot. He might get that E5. He does. But counting to the 50 bay, you can take 2 shots and kill him. Already kills him. Mega D's down to one shot. We pretty soon will, and we have Gambit still alive. Kind of forgot about Gambit.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, he's alive over there.
I believe
Not
he was trying
quite
to get
sure
some
how
shots in from the G line, but I don't know if it was effective.
much. Judging by how it played out, not effective enough, right? Kaiser hasn't been able to do any damage to Fear My Skill. Fear My Skill pretty much just full health at his tank. From bottom to top.
Yeah, Fair was a pretty strong position over there with that E5. All right, it's all down to Gambit.
Why you don't doubt the E5?
We'll never make that mistake again.
I mean, Decoy's kind of push was like fluffed, right? Like they kind of went, they got spotted, they lost half a tank, they didn't get across. They allowed SYN to come back. They put the 50Bs on the side, right? Like you want to kind of do that to maybe blow up the guy in the corner and then get back, but they're just gonna get shot through the window. So I think the idea of what cap they wanted to go, I believe was correct. I think how they executed it was not so good. I like the Super Conk and the Valor coming down banana. I just think they kind of fluffed it off the hill, right? It just wasn't, Super D was able to create cap pressure. They just weren't able to punish it. 50Bs kind of threw away their tanks, right? No. Just not enough out of the 50Bs from Decoy there. So even though Magna took damage and did all that, didn't really come back to haunt them. But we'll get right into the scores here. On the side of Decoy, we got Mega D in his Valor, just shy of 3,100. Gambit in his Bat Chat, able to get one kill, just shy of 1,800 out of him. Super D in his Super Conk, the guy they put on cap, 1,550 out of him. Bob in his Super Conk, one kill, 1,400. And then Kaiser and Chieftain was on the hill the whole time, 1,160 out of him. And then, like I said, the 50B is just not able to get a lot done. Like, you got two autoloaders, support tanks. You only get 800 damage out of one and 400 damage out of the other one. So, if I'm going to just say this short, just not enough damage. Really top to bottom, besides Mega D, but he was in a covered position. And on the side of SYN, I'll give it all to you, Beaver.
All right, over on SYN, Fear My Skill, 2 kills, 3,348. Audiotically, Audiology, I'm going to mispronounce his name all day. 1 kill, 3,203. Lemur, 2 kills, 2,709. Porco, 2,032. Rossi, 1 kill, 1,904. Kellen, 1 kill, 1,710. And Magna with 394.
Yeah, not the way you want to start out for Decoy, and really the way you want to start out for SYN, right? I thought Decoy had a window there, but like I said, got spotted, good placement by the E5 to spot. He didn't even take any damage. Like, I think if the E5 shot, all four of them maybe would have poked and just maybe ate another shot and all try to give it to him, right? But a little indecisive on exactly where they were going or exactly what they wanted to do. They kind of hesitated, and by the time they decided to do what they want to do, SYN was already back there, and it's just too much, right?
Yep.
See how this one goes. But you don't want to. I don't think Decoy can fall down here. I believe this is the best of 9, so.
Yep.
Not the end of the world losing one, but.
Yeah, they got plenty of chances to bring this back.
Oh, yeah. Usually, I mean, like, usually what I feel like when I play a good team, I feel like when you have the opportunity to get a win, it's way, way more important. Sounds like obvious, but I felt like Decoy made the right decision, just wasn't able to, correctly get it happen, right? And that kind of SYN might not give you those windows, right? So you got to take advantage of any time you can. That makes sense. So kind of fluffing something that probably should have worked doesn't bode well, usually. But also the other thing is, playing 120 guns is something nobody really practices or really used to either, right?
Yeah.
So it's a different ball game, but a little bit more speed, a little bit less health, right? Like, if you look at SYN, right, like, everybody's doing 400 damage every time they pull the gun, right? We haven't played in, like, a 400 damage meta in a while. So, especially on city maps, at least.
Looks like Decoy going to change it up a little bit and run some E5s as well this time. Hey, hello, Demon. Welcome to the chat. I shoot blanks. LSW, welcome, guys. Welcome.
Alright,
Guys,
getting
don't
right
forget
into
the
this.
poll is up. Make
Poll's
your
up.
selections.
Alright, so going into round 2 on the side of SYN, we got a Chieftain, 5 E5s, and a Bat Chat, and on the side of Decoy, we got a Super Conch Valor, 2 E5s, T57 Heavy, 50B, and a Bat Chat. So, day the E5 is back.
I like it.
Yeah, Decoy, typical setup. Decoy likes to defend B a lot. They usually like to stack B a little bit more heavily than A. Super D's taking a little stair spot here. I don't actually. I'm hoping that the T57 Supercon from Decoy. I was gonna say move up, but I just realized they're all coming. SYN's got 6 tanks on top of the hill, and they're probably coming. Right, I would think. Might not come right away. Magna's probably gonna try to feel it out, see what he spots Gambit back. So, been noticing, man, we're gonna have a lot of Bat Chat battles on these city maps. Oh, Gambit eats it from the hill. Gambit's kind of in a bad spot there. He's got to get unlit and get out. He's got to get out now. He gets blind shot. Good blind shot. I mean, you know he's got to be there. If Magna could have kept him lit up, he probably dies. Right, so good on Gambit for saving his tank. But just a little over half health. Not how you want to start. But at the end of the day, if you saw all the traces from the hill, it does give you the information. So there is a silver lining to if you're helping that. This does allow Decoy to get in a more defensive position. You can see the T57 moved. One of the E5 moves. They're gonna have to go all the way across and all the way down just to get the Kaiser, and then they could be into 4 guns. So if Airstorm could be in a spot where you can get a clip off and not get blasted back, that'd be good. But pretty much 4 tanks just guarding Kaiser, waiting for them to make that commitment. Super D's even moving back farther. I don't know if that's necessarily necessary, but. Madden's getting outspotted by Gambit. Gambit not moving, holding this corner, holding this angle, not going to let Gambit crawl. I mean, not going to let Madden cross, so that's smart. Good play by him. Hold him up. And SYN looks like they are rethinking the hill. Or they're moving around at least a little bit. They got the E5 wall, dude. Just an E5 wall. I think they're gonna leave Rossi on the hill, and they're just gonna E5 it down. 5 E5s just going.
I mean, I want to see it. Wait, are they on the move?
3
Here
of
we go.
those E5s are gold marked. They are.
I would expect nothing less.
I would, well, you know, whoever doesn't have the gold might want to get on that. They could keep running this. But either way, here they come. I think Decoy set up pretty well for this, but they don't. Did they not spot them?
No, they didn't.
Not only do they not spot them, but they get spotted early. This T57's got a pump. He's getting pumped. Not the play.
Oh, he's down to a 1 shot. Rossi may be able to get the kill shot on him from here, I think.
you see such a drastic difference there. Decoy gets spotted making that cross, loses health, kind of panics. These guys just come off the hill, don't even get spotted, and they're killing the guys that are supposed to kill them, right? Magnet has taken more damage on the other side, but I think allowing SYN to get their E5s in here pretty much unscathed. Like, you just YOLO'd past 5 tanks, right? Not really a YOLO, more of a push, but either way, you just came past 5 tanks and you took 1 shot of damage and pretty much killed the T-57. Not how you want to play defense. It looks like Gambit is trying to chase down Magnet on the other side of the map. Akito and his T-57 goes down in that corner. Not able to make a play, but kind of hard for him to poke that thing unless you have a guy that they're committed to. Kaiser side scraping, you got to wait for them to kind of commit to him to really make that poke, but how it goes. Rossi doing a little bit of damage on Bob. Gambit's still chasing Magna.
He's still chasing.
Not going to make it easy. I mean, Decoy can bring this back if they get enough punish for Kaiser, and I don't believe they just did. Cullen's getting a little bit low, but Decoy already down 2 tanks. And especially one being a T-57 is big because you want that clip damage, fast damage. T-57, a lot of DPM can kill tanks fast. Airstorm just eating it through the window, in the face. He's on reload. Mega D's all by himself against 4 tanks while Airstorm reloads. Nothing he can do to help him. Gambit maybe need to come back and try to cover this angle, but he's trying to get shots into Rossi. Rossi actually bounces off of Gambit. Gambit's on reload. Gambit's probably going to get shot by Fear. No, Fear just gives it to Airstorm. Take the secure kill. Airstorm's still not off a reload. Pargo decides to shoot Gambit. Now they're both one shot. Airstorm comes off a reload. Doesn't matter. By the time he does, he just tracks, gets shot in the face dead. And it just leaves Bob.
It's not looking good for Bob.
Well, it's the E5 Army's still alive. All 5 of them are still alive. Just came off the hill, went right to B, went right across B. Well, I guess I jinxed them all still being alive. So.
Big fire to kill it.
Not gonna lie, I think that was pretty sloppy vision by Decoy, no punish. The E5 Army just dominated. Now, let's keep it short, but on the side of Decoy, we got Bob and his E5, 1 kill, 2,500, and then we got Airstorm in his 50. He was trying to do what he could, just shy of 2K for him, and then Gammon in his bad chat, 1 kill, 1,350 out of him. Super D in his E5, only 1,200 damage. Kaiser in his Super Conk, who was just trying to side scrape, trying to hold it down over there, just shy of 1,200 damage. Mega D was in the window, not really able to do enough covering shots because it kind of just died too quick. He didn't really have the angle to shoot him. Just over 800 from him, and Akito went to the A5 spot, who tried to poke and pretty much lost all his tank. 1 pin out of your T-57 heavy. Not ideal. He didn't even get the fire full clip. He just got the fire 3 times. Bounced 2 shots and then went down.
Definitely hurts. Alright, over on the SYN side, Fear My Skill, 2 kills, 2970. Yucky Lemur. 1 kill, 2936. Rossi, 2 kills, 2842. Barco, 2 kills, 2550. Ology, 1856. Kellen with 1209. And Magda with 787. Alright, looks like we are going to Sand River, and it's a trap. Neither team may deploy a light tank. Should be interesting. Hey, Moki is hot. Thank you for that follow. Really appreciate that. Also, it looks like Iron Cut and Tanks and Banks followed as well. That broke the 800 mark last stream. So really awesome. Really appreciate those follows, guys.
You gotta get to 1,000, man. You ain't at 1,000 yet?
I'm trying, man. That is the goal. I'm finally under 200 though. I'm less than 200.
You're getting there, slowly.
I am. I need to. I really need to start streaming some pubs, and getting more of the pub guys in, introduce them to comp.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
that's
nice
really
thing to
what I
try.
need to
I
do.
mean, doesn't hurt to try. They always say, it's not for everybody. Pub matches aren't for everybody. Some people like comp more, but it doesn't hurt to try. I like comp a lot better, right? It's more of a simple game. I get to pick my team, right? That's a big bonus. I don't get blasted by Artie. That's another little bonus.
Hey, have you tried that new mode they have in to 77?
No, I accidentally tried it 3 weeks ago because I was running a room in a scrim and I hit like random game mode and it put it on the game mode and I don't know if they've changed it, but when I played it there was 2 flags.
Mm-hmm.
And the points are really quick, so it's kind of essentially domination with 2 flags, which I guess I'll just speak frank and just tell you how it is. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because essentially, what's going to end up happening is you have 2 flags, right? Whoever has faster tanks gets to one of the flags first. They start the points. They start getting points first, which means they're going to get to 1,000 first. So then the other team who went to the other flag is just going to have to YOLO into your flag, and you're just going to kill them. So I don't really get the point of the mode, right? I think they would need to add another flag to try to make it where at least you had something to bring it back, because you kind of need an odd number if you're going to do a point system, right? Because the whole concept is to get 2 flags so you're getting more points than the other team, right? But if you're both getting 6 and I started before you, well, my 6 is going to get 1,000 before you, right? So
Yeah, I agree with that.
I,
Kind of just sounds like domination for Call of Duty.
yeah, but they need to fix how the points work to make it more competitive, right? Because the only thing you're gonna get with that, like I said, whoever gets the points first starts the points first. It's just gonna camp, and then they're just gonna shoot you in the face. So, but either way, that's enough of that. But I haven't tried. I don't know if they've changed anything, but I accidentally tried it a couple weeks ago. But either way, getting right into this match, we got on the side of SYN, we got 2 chieftains, a Batchat and Avery, 2 CSs and a Sturv, and on the side of DECOY, we got 3 chieftains, IS7. 2 Batchats and a CS. What rule are they playing in this one?
No light tanks.
No light tanks, okay. So it's a trap, I believe they call that one. We'll see how DECOY sets up on this. I think both these teams are actually very good at Sand River. I think it fits them well. But it looks like SYN sending a lot to the K line, and 2 looks like maybe they're gonna send 2 underneath and 5 down the K line. Yep, looks like SYN is fully committing to this side. They also have an Avery. Don't see that played a lot on Sand River, but when it hits one of these lower health tanks, they'll feel it. So, DECOY electing they're not going to use K0, they're going to put 1 IS7 over there at H0 with Chieftain covering them, and then you got a CS covering that, right? And you got Gambit and Chieftain with 2 Batchats trying to pry from AA, trying to get information, and Mega D in the middle trying to get information. But the only thing that's happening to DECOY right now is that Mega D is being outspotted. Mostly because I believe he's trying to take blind shots, so he's shooting, but the Sturv is going underneath. Looks like they're going to try to bring the Bat to go through that gap too. Megady's not in a spot to spot that. Akito gets spotted. They know where he is. They gotta assume if there's nobody in K0 that it's gonna be a guy here. Madness probably gonna poke this Rich to try to proxy spot. And he does. Interesting thing, if this IS7 actually backed up a little bit, he wouldn't be able to proxy spot him, but because he didn't, he does get proxy spotted. He has it doesn't look like Kaiser knows where he's being spotted from, either.
The Strav was lit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they proxied each other up. Now
Oh,
Kellen
okay.
has, they have no idea Kellen's there.
Ooh, Lehman
Ooh,
takes
Lemur
it.
takes 2.
Yep, that's good punish. I don't even think they got spotted back. Mega D's taking 1, but guy in the ball can take a little bit of damage. No big deal, especially if they're all coming down here. Magna on cap, unspotted in the Sturv. Sturv the tank you tank. You know, when you don't get lights, we kind of use that too. It's got really, really good concealment. It's also going to be very hard for a lot of decoy guys to pin him, right? Only the IS-7 overmatches him, so. They need Mega D to get a blind. Reset here would help decoy tremendously. Easier said than done. He's got a poke spotted. He's not even shooting on the cap. He's actually shooting a rock behind the cap. Kaiser taking some damage. Kaiser just getting pushed. They're bringing 4. Ross is going to be on the wrong end of this one. Now, it'll be interesting. Ooh, Avery gave it to him. Oh, Kaiser goes down. How did he take 800?
Ammo racks.
Oh, he got ammo racked. Interesting. Sometimes decoy reverse pushes is H0, but they're not. They're leaving all these guys. I will say that ammo got kind of hurt. You really wanted to, if you were decoy, get Rossi out there. Rossi's going to casually leave to save his tank. Got a little bit of cap pressure. Gambit coming in, but no reverse push back onto H0. And maybe the Avery made them not want to risk it. Risk sending a bat chat and a CS in there. Because decoy does have 2 bat chats and a CS, but they elect not to reverse push it. Magnus got cap pressure on. Gambit's going to try to spot. They're going to hope that Gambit gets his spot for Mega D.
Ooh.
He does. He does. And he gets a pin, and Mega D gets a pin. Ammo racks him, so really good play by Gambit, not taking any health. And Mega D's done a really good job of being spotted and only taking 1 shot of damage the whole time. Decoy's still in a decent position. You know, you got just over 5 minutes on the clock. They do have a 1-shot tank. Some of the guys are taking damage, and even though Decoy's only got 6 tanks, they did lose the IS-7 they put on the front, but that's not really a huge deal, right? I would give the advantage a little bit here to Decoy. I will say that I do think SYN actually did a pretty good job on that push, but not able to get a reverse push or more damage or any damage on their rotations. They just got that 1 spot, and because Gambit was able to get down there and spot the Sturv, this kind of counters it. Right, they're not going to be able to get the Sturv on cap, so we'll see what SYN likes to do here. I saw that IS-7 take like 887, and I'm like, who hits for 887? Right? He just got blasted.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for Kaiser out there.
It's the IS-7 roll, man. You go in the front, and you get blasted until you die. No. I prefer it, to be honest with you. You know, if they're going to YOLO me, get my game over quick. You know, it's never my fault if I get YOLO'd if we lose, right? That's how I look at it. I did my job. Gambit trying to get eyes, trying to spot Kellen. As he crosses, he does. Should have a shot here. There we go, double shot. That's good punish. Decoy's playing this very well.
Now Magna going to be right up behind Super D very quickly here.
He's spotted. Magna's spotted. Gambit taking a little bit of shots. Maybe Parko's going to try to look to add something. I can't see which direction Parko's looking. No, he's looking towards it. Magna taking a lot of damage here. Looks like Airstorm's going to get him. Airstorm does. Kellen gives him a return. Airstorm just going to dip in to get the cover. Super D's got him. Kellen gives 1 back to him. That's a good shot by Kellen. Another good shot by Kellen. Airstorm's going to try to push out Kellen here. Get him out. Kellen can't kill him. I believe he's only got 1 or 2 left. So. Airstorm does take a shot. Good coverage from Rossi in the back. Yeah. Rossi not being dead. Open him out. All Rossi can do.
It's like Gonna try to push you to Taquito over here on the backside.
I mean, he's not gonna win that, right? Lehman did what he could. He pinned the shots, but would have liked to see Fear maybe get in there a little bit quicker, but the other chieftains got rounds on him. Oh, track shot. Fear takes a shot from Bob. Bob ends up taking Fear down. So Decoy with a commanding lead. Up by 2 tanks and 2,700 HP. Good shot by Barco. 800 to the face. Or what was that, 670 to the face?
I think it was 600. Yeah. Avery, man.
That tank's so stupid, man. So stupid. That is one, I will say, out of all the tanks that they've put in this game, that is one I wish they kind of just didn't.
He tries to get the shot on Taquito but misses.
Yeah, I mean, Sin's in a not optimal spot, right? You've only got 120 on the clock. Callan's really low. The Avery, as good as it is, you're not gonna be able to pull this out. So, but to be fair, Sin's up 2. I feel like without the Tehran and no light tank, it does make it harder to attack on Sand River. So I don't hate Sin's play going for it. Decoy just played it very well, right? Even though Kaiser went down quick, they were able to get Rossi low. They were able to get Gambit underneath the spot. If Sin was able to spot Gambit, if Sin was able to stop Gambit getting underneath, I think maybe this plays out a little bit different. But how do you do that, right? When you got to YOLO all those tanks to the corner to kill one tank. We'll see. Decoy could bring another one. We'll be tied.
Oh yeah.
Decoy elects to do on attack, but good round overall. Decoy used the clock. Decoy used their tanks. Well, they used 6. And this one goes to Decoy, so 2-1,
Nice.
not over yet. Not over yet. We got life.
Love it.
On the side, side of Decoy, we got Gambit. 1 kill, just shy of 3,400 of him. Taquito in his chieftain redeeming himself a little bit. 2 kills, 3,350, and then we got Bob in his batch at 1 kill, 2,700 out of him. Super D in his CS, 1,550 out of him. Mega D in his chieftain, 1,550 out of him, and then you got Airstorm in his batch at 3 kills, 1,300. Not a lot of damage, but 3 kills is 3 kills on a 7v7. Then Kaiser in his IS, an unfortunate ammo rack, had to fight. I don't know, 5 tanks pretty much there, at least 4. Only able to get 1 pin. And then sent back to the garage. And on the side of Sin is all you, Beaver.
Alright, Kellen coming out over there with 2335. Barco with 2046. Fear My Skill coming out with 1 kill, 1569. Ology coming out with 1 kill, 1545. Rossi with 1192. Lemur with 1139. And Magnus 784. Hey Cobra, thank you for that follow. Really appreciate it.
Alright, so we'll see what teams like to do here. If Decoy's able to turn this around.
Immortal, thank you for the follow.
Pretty standard.
Are you? I'll go ahead.
No, no. Were you gonna ask a question?
I was just gonna ask if you and Middleton were doing the TCO championship tonight, right?
I think we're doing one from 8 to 9. I think that's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. We put in our Discord a channel so he could write what times we were gonna stream. He doesn't use the channel, so I never really know. So if you want to know what time he's streaming, you're gonna have to ask him until he starts wanting to use that channel. I'll gladly answer your questions. Tell that all happen.
Noodle, if you're still in chat.
I believe we're doing 8 to 9, but like I said, start using the channel, Noodle. We've only got 8 of them, so everyone's important, right? Either way.
Oh yeah.
We'll go right into this one. Right on the side of Decoy, we got 3 Chieftains, 2 Bat Chats, 2 CSs. On the side of SYN, we have a Chieftain, 2 IS7s, Bat Chat, Avery, and 2 CSs.
Awesome. All right, let's see what Decoy can do here.
Yeah, SYN's going really, really heavy on defending B. At least initial setup, right? And Decoy a little bit split. Looks like they're leaning more towards the dunes. We got the Chieftain, CS, Bat Chat, and Bat Chat in the middle. Looks like the other CS is going to come, so that's going to be 5 tanks playing the south. They're going to leave a guy at, looks like D2, and they're going to leave a guy at C1. Very interesting. The C1 position I haven't really seen used too much. Why is this? Is this map just really big, or is this camera just slower than it used to be?
It does feel kind of slow moving around on this map.
Slow on Sand River, doesn't it?
Maybe St. River's just bigger than we realize, I guess. But
A lot of sand. So your typical blind fires for the first 3 minutes. The thing about this is I think, like, Decoy's play is to take the south, right? But the thing you're going to kind of run into is that, are you going to have the same problem that SYN kind of had? Like, you don't have a light tank, so what are you going to try to use to cap a Bat Chat? Are they just going to put a guy in the rage like Gambit did and just spot the Bat Chat and then your gig's up, right? I'm hoping one of these teams shows me something that we haven't been able to figure out, right?
oh,
2.5 minutes, nobody's taking nothing. Doesn't bother me, and the longer, the more the clock goes down, the more no damage is done, the more it just slowly goes into SYN's favor, right?
Yep.
So.
it looks like we're Decoy gonna rotate back out of the south here.
Yeah, I don't know why they spotted nothing. They know Magna's up there. We've tried to, I've seen, you know, Magna do this in the past. We've tried to go through that IS-7. It never worked. It never worked. We tried multiple times. So, we'll see if maybe Decoy knows something. We don't, are they able to put this better, but the Keto gets shot by Rossi. They just have 2 angles on that. Well, technically 3 if Magna shoots them back, but Keto's not really going to be able to get too much done there. Right, he's going to be getting shot by Chieftains in the ball. He's not going to be able to say, and he's going to be getting shot by medium tanks at A8. He's not going to be able to say. They can blind shoot, but that's about it. We're at a standstill. 6 minutes on the
Oh
clock.
yeah. Gotta love
The
it.
only person that got shot is Taquito. Tick-tock, decoy, tick-tock.
Looks like Gambit and is it Super D gonna try to do something here? Maybe sneak onto the A base.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't go. I mean, they got 6 tanks dedicated for slamming if you try to go B, right? You're gonna have to go through the bowl, A8, Magna, then they're gonna rotate back, and you're gonna have to do it all over again. There's just no way they're really gonna get to B, right? Especially if they're not even underneath to spot the tanks and know where they are. So I believe they're making the right play. I really figured they probably would have done this play maybe a minute or two faster, right? But he's not going to go on the cap. They're not going to get spotted. Doing it with a chieftain. Just bringing him in there. So, but the question is going to remain, how are you going to establish cap pressure on B? Is the bat check going to be good enough? Right? Guess we'll find out. But as of right now, they did move Airstorm underneath, which is good. Good spot to be. Taquito taking another shot of damage. I believe. I don't know how's Parko playing. I don't even know if Parko even spot guys are going there. But... Nope, they spot him. I'm kind of surprised they're even dedicating 2 tanks to going to spot because only one's really going to be able to occupy, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody there, so like now what's Gamma going to do? Now Gamma's going to try to leave bounces a shot. So now they're like, okay, we have 2 tanks here for no reason. Now they're going to rotate one out.
Yep.
Yeah. Less than 4 minutes now. So. Here comes Bob. Would like to see them put bring back Gambit where Bob was, have another angle over there, but they don't have any heavy tank down the G line in the middle, right? They don't have anybody behind the cap to cover. They kind of have this chieftain, which I actually don't really like the position of the chieftain. Maybe he's just there to counter Parko from climbing up, and they're gonna put Bob in the aggressive spot in the front, and they're gonna put Gambit on the back. So we got double cap pressure, 36 seconds on the clock. SYN's got to react to this, right?
Yep.
So we'll see.
So we got Airstorm on the move coming back.
Looks like Parko's going to be the guy to try to spot this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know. Usually I have a pretty good idea, right? I feel like I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't know if Bob can be shot or not. Oh, that one can't. They got to spot Gambit, at least get the reset delay the time. Bob does get shot. He backs up a little bit, eats it. They haven't spotted Gambit yet. Airstorm's here to clip. The only unfortunate part for Decoy in this thing is Airstorm, even if he pins all the shots, Parko's not dying, right?
Yeah.
So.
Bob stuck down to a 1 shot, 20 seconds.
Lemur's coming down. They're going to start throwing in tanks with 2 minutes on the clock because there's no way Decoy's going to kill him anyway. Kaiser moving up. Like, that's what I said. They didn't have anybody on the other angle to even shoot Lemur and then come down. They do have a guy in the back, so it's a big play by Mega D, but I would have liked to see them have got maybe a guy where Bob was, because now they're just going to kind of throw. Nope, Gambit's going to leave. Gambit's going to get off. Airstorm stuck in a reload in front of a chieftain, not where you want to be. And Lemur's even loading up Hesh just to give him an extra 100 every time he pulls the trigger. So Decoy kind of stuck here, and SYN's not really going to push in and take this fight, right? Taquito's on the other side against Magna. Does Taquito actually get Magna out here? We'll see.
Ooh, he might.
Track shot, yeah. Track shot any ammo rack, and that's pretty big. If Mega D can get underneath and maybe get out Rossi and do some damage to the Avery, and Taquito can get his gun into play. If they can kill these 2 guys in the bowl, Mega D and Taquito, they could win this. But these 2 guys in the bowl would have to die. That does not bowl well. Is Gambit dead? Yes, Gambit is dead to fear my skill. Parko's still hanging on. Rossi takes an unnecessary shot, to be honest. But Kellen coming around with a bat shot. Yeah, this is pretty close.
Oh.
What's health? Health's got to be around even.
About 400 difference.
Oh, Super D eats it from the middle, trying to get away from things. Fear eats a shot. This is nuts. Battling everywhere. Eyes are on one shot. Fear's on one shot. Super D's on one shot. Mega D takes a shot. Taquito ends up going down, trying to get some pressure into the bowl, but Mega D unfortunately lost his health. They weren't able to kill those two in the bowl. I think that's where the game was going to lie. I think Taquito and Mega D would have had to find a way to really get Rossi and the Avery out of the bowl. Avery finishes him off. Super D goes down. Just leaves Kaiser on 18 health, and he's down. Close. Kind of weird play, but I think SYN banked like, hey, because there's no light tanks, they're not going to be able to cap A. Worked out for him. So, on the side of Decoy, we got Taquito and his Chieftain. 1 kill, just over 3,200. Super D and his CS. 1 kill, just shy of 3,200. And then Kaiser and his Chieftain, 1,600 damage. Gambit is his CS, 1,200 damage. Mega D and his Chieftain, over 50 out of him. Airstorm, just over 1,100 out of him. It would have been nice to see Airstorm maybe get out of there if they try to clip that IS-7. I would have really liked to see a heavy tank over that spot that Airstorm went to. It's like a Chieftain there is able to just pin the IS-7. You ain't got a clip, you got armor, you got DPM. And then Bob and his batch had to try to get on the cap. Really not going to expect damage out of him, but unfortunately got spotted, backed up, got reset, and it kind of was a wrap out of there. Just not enough damage out of the bottom guys for Decoy. Outside of SYN, that's all you again, Beaver.
All right, over on SYN, Parko coming in with that I-7 with 1 kill, 32-23. Lemur in that Chieftain, 1 kill, 26-42. Rossi in that CS, 1 kill, 24-03. Kellen in the back, 2 kills, 22-86. Ology in that Avery, 1 kill, 22-40. Fear in the CS with 1 kill, 10-87. And Magnum in the I-7, 6-9. Noodle, I will be at work tonight, so I think that's going to end up being all demons match, it looks like. Oops. Okay, that was... Oh. Oh, it looks like y'all are going live with SYN versus 8-Bits tonight for Latin League. That'll be a match. This should be interesting. See how 8-Bits does.
8-Bits got some good players. I mean, I think it'll take them a little while to get back in the swing of playing, right? I haven't seen them in, 7 years, right? So...
Been a while. Yeah, I'm glad to see them back,
It's been
though.
a long time. I mean, I remember playing them back in the day, and they actually, ironically enough, have the same kind of group of guys, which is, it seems like most teams kind of have the same group of guys 7 years later, right? Which is good and sad simultaneously, I think. But we're all in the same boat.
We're going to Cliff and 1 shot, 1 opportunity.
No autoloaders. Which I don't think is terrible. I mean, you don't really bring a lot of autoloaders on Cliff anyway. Right? You more see a CS over a bat. Maybe you'll see a VZ here or there, but I don't think SYN really even plays that many VZ. So it's pretty much just IS-7 CSs and a light tank. Some people like to bring machines, so it does take the machine out of the mix, right? But who picked this, SYN? If I had to guess, SYN?
Yes, this is SYN's pick, yep.
Yeah. Because I don't think they're big on the VZ and the machine. No. I think this fits into what SYN likes to do anyway and takes away a little bit of what Decoy, kind of an option that they might like to do, right? So, it's a good pick. But Cliff to me has always been the same over the years. It's kind of like you can lose a match on Cliff just by kind of setting up or guessing wrong blind, right? Because the map's so small and, it's kind of tough, but we'll see if SYN's able to sit back and trade well and It's been working for him, you know, like the way they kind of played Sand River. I would have an itching that they're probably going to try to do the same thing kind of here. Set up, make Gambit have to play the clock and them. Right. But we
Agree.
got 3-1, so Cliff can turn things around real quick. Like I said, you know, sometimes you can have a setup that just counts a setup off the bat on Cliff, so we'll see.
Hey, Nord1337, thank you for that follow.
Ignored, huh? Looks like SYN picked up another player. And Gambit's still waiting on his other play to get off a lunch break.
Oh, hmm.
All right, Gambit, you're holding up the show here. What are you doing?
There we go.
There we go. Right into battle. So on the side of Decoy, we got 2 Chieftains, 2 IS-7s, and 3 CSs. And on the side of SYN, we got a Chieftain, IS-7, Avery, and 4 CSs. Going in Avery on Cliff. I haven't seen Avery really used on Cliff, but probably make the Avery maybe kind of work on any map anyway, so do what they like to do with it. Decoy going, it looks like we have Airstorm probably going to the top to F2 or play underneath the hill, and they're going bowl. So, Decoy going bowl, Magnus staying in the base in his IS-7, and SYN go. So it looks like they're going to use the Avery at D4. Wow, going right to hill. Are they sending 3 up the hill right away?
Yeah, they're getting up there.
Oh, the CS
Oh!
Decoy didn't go to stop the hill at all. Oh, but they do get some shots into Lemur, but I don't. Not going the other way to spot the hill from Decoy was a huge mistake. Not able to get any damage on any of the CSs, and it's like when you have CSs, you know, can spot the hill and stop other CSs from climbing the hill, at least do damage to them, right? Now you got 3 guys on the hill from SYN. Lemur at that D5, D4 kind of, yeah, D5 spot, and then they got the Avery at D4. Got Magna in the base, gonna light that. Kellen at C over here on 3 on the hill. So we'll see what Decoy likes to do to break this.
I'm actually shocked we didn't see anybody kind of stay down low over in that H3-4 area to get shots into the backside of those CSs.
I mean, you typically want to do it with a bigger gun or a clip, right? Because to do like 400 damage down there just really isn't, in my opinion, worth it, right? It's a hard shot too, right? So I think they just want to commit the bowl. But usually, if the CS is kind of come up the bowl and they veer to the right, like from this side, if you veer to the right and move up, you're gonna spot that where they can't really shoot you, and you can just do damage as they go up, right? The other thing is that if they went to the right and they spotted that and they had a guy in F2, he has free farm. So technically, they probably could have had 3 guns on the 3 CSs climbing the hill. But since they went to do half damage to Lemur there, they were at the different angle, not to spot the hill. So, but on the flip side, if we're being real here, they probably said to themselves, "Hey, SYN's not going to send anybody to the hill because they have CSs and they know that we can counter that easily. So let's just try to do damage to them crossing the other way, right?" So sometimes the team does the obvious thing and you don't expect them to. But this is kind of like it just was on Sand River, right? They're going to take these defensive positions. They're going to be in a really strong defense, and they're going to let come and beat them, right? Like, Airstorm's able to spot all 3 of these CSs on the hill. But are they really going to be able to do damage to them? Probably not. Or at least not a lot. And because the CSs are on the hill, every angle that Decoy tries to rotate, if they actually try to go to B, ain't gonna work, right? They try to move up, ain't gonna work. So we'll see what Gambit's got in the bag of tricks here. Gambit's pushing. Ooh, he's eating some. Ooh, he ate some shots. He bounced too with his tracks, but now I believe he's tracked there. Engine's out for Gambit. Doesn't have a repair kit. Gambit's an engine down. He kind of went over there to get Bob out of there, but I don't think losing all your health to get the CS out of there and let them shoot you was the play, but I don't know exactly what they're trying to do here. Then just, I don't know how you're going to break this, but this kind of thing, right? Decoy goes to go bowl, they want to control the bowl. SYN comes out right away and counters that, right? Kind of blind counter, but either way counter, right? So Decoy maybe wanted to fight in the ball, wanted a little bit more action down there, maybe try to get a tank or two, and SYN's giving him nothing. Less than 5 minutes, we're less than halfway done. The only guy who's taking damage from SYN, well, we got 2. Lemur's taking a little bit of damage, Magnus taking a little bit of damage. On the side of Decoy, Gambit's taking a good chunk of damage, and Bob's taking a shot. High roll shot, but a shot nonetheless. Well, maybe he got shot by the ISM. Anyway, a little bit of a high roll. 4:30 on the clock, and Decoy in that position again, right?
I'm seeing some pings down to K5. I don't know. I don't remember which team I'm spec'd on.
I don't know, but if it's the pings that I'm seeing, I think they're gonna YOL the CSs on the hill. They can get across this for free, right? Like, I don't even think they're gonna get spotted. The guy's not at D4 anymore. He's kind of creep back into D5. They're kind of both in D5, right? One on the bottom, one on the top. So let's say they're gonna send the Chieftain IS7. They're gonna leave Bob, Tokido, and Gambit on the bottom side, and they're gonna try to overmatch this hill. The only thing is, CSs are gonna go back. Kellen's gonna have farm. Leeman's gonna have farm. Magna probably even have shots down there if you can. But again, by the time they get up there, what's it gonna be on the clock? 3 minutes? Oh, they're getting spotted. They're getting spotted going up. Mega D got spotted. Super D's now spotted. I guess they're spotting him back. Mega D driving up backwards now. Oh no, he's not backwards. He's driving up backwards. Airstorm is taking damage. I mean, they're gonna have to just commit to this, right? You have no option. You can't just run another play. You just got to commit to it. Spear bouncing shots.
Okay, here they go.
Super D getting in there doing damage. This is going pretty well for Decoy. So far, so good, but you got to commit. 2:30 on the clock. They just got to go for it. Fear bouncing a lot of shots here. Takedo looking for shots. Takedo should have a shot to finish off Fear. He does. Kaiser comes in on Parko. Parko's low. They're going to push Parko off the end. No, they're not. They're just going to try to kill him. They're shooting each other. They missed him. Point blank, literally just missed him. UV light's in a really weird spot, but I don't think Kaiser can do that. UV light's going down. Oh, he's staying there. Okay, it's a good play by UV lights. They still got to find a way. A little bit of damage onto Magna. They got to find a way to kill Magna. Kellen looks like he's kind of just going to run to the outside and try to get out of there. Maybe cover UV lights. Magna low. Magna's one shot in the corner. They get Magna out. No! Oh! Oh! Avery just showed Bob the garage. That's big. That Avery shot is big. Because, Bob's got speed. He can do some damage, get to another angle in this minute, and now he can't do anything. And you got to kill an Avery that's got the weirdest armor I think I've ever seen in a tank in this game. Got 1,700 health in that big gun. Trying to get UV over here. Super D and Airstorm are going to try to get UV. Kaiser trying to get in there. Kaiser!
Oh, Kaiser, no!
Oh! Not the play, but to his credit, you got to do something. Not what you wanted to happen, but trying to make it happen. I'm surprised that roll just killed them. And Airstorm and Super D do not have enough time to even double cap. They will have to kill Kellen. Airstorm's got to make this shot count. He does. He does. Super D should be able to kill him. He does. We just have the Avery left.
Kill the Avery.
Avery armor. Oh. They got him. I was really I didn't think Decoy was gonna pull that back, especially after Kaiser rolled off the hill. And I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna criticize him a little bit for not making that push happen, but 10 seconds on the clock, whatever it is, they made it happen. So very well done. And on the side of Decoy, we got Mega Dean as Chieftain. 35-50, good game out of him. Super Dean is CS, 3 kills, just shy of 3,500. That's a monster game with 3 kills. Super D getting it done. Takedo and his Chieftain, 3 kills, 23-50 out of him. So 6 kills out of those 2 guys combined. Airstorm and his CS, just shy of 1,900. And then you got Gam and his IS-7, 1,850, which is pretty good damage considering he lost a lot of his tank going down there. And you got Bob and his CS, who unfortunately met the Avery to the side. 1,100 of him, then you got Kaiser, who came rolling down the hill at the end. Only able to get 1 pin that match. But either way, they got the victory on that one.
Alright, over on the SYN side, Ology coming in that Avery with 1 kill, 36-34. UV Lights in the CS, 24-33. Killing in the 63 with 1 kill, 19-49. Parko in the 63 with 18-56. Magna 7 with 12.58. Lemur in that Chieftain 10.21, and Fear in the CS with 8.10. Oh man, that was a good game.
Got a glitch on the you ever have the glitch on Discord where it just notifies you in the same channel a gazillion times for no reason?
I don't know. I've got like 4 pings out of like the map fight server in the last like 3 minutes. I'm not sure what's going on.
Try not to be in that many Discords. It's driving me crazy, but sometimes they create channels for scrims, and it just notifies you every 5 minutes. Stupid.
I try to set most of my channels, except for like important ones, to like just cut out everything.
Three two here, Beaver. You think they're gonna tie this up here?
I feel like momentum has kind of switched to decoy a little bit. I'd like to see decoy tied up right here. Let them pull that momentum into decoy's next map pick.
It was interesting. I mean, I think if SYN would have saw them cross, maybe he plays out a little bit different, but they were able to get them down. I mean, UV did what he could to stay alive, but they got the CSs off the hill. Make it happen.
Interesting picks here.
They're just getting less wool. Yeah, 3 Type 5 heavies and a mana core. I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't know. We'll see. SYN seems to be able to make Type 5 heavies work, so I wouldn't doubt that they have a play here that works. But it's a lot of ground you're going to give up being that slow coming out of the base on this map too, right? Like, you're really going to allow Decoy to push up and take what angles they want. Or you're not really going to be able to stop them from doing that. So.
Uh, uh, yeah, I think's almost ready to go here.
All right, let's go.
Garney, thank you for that follow.
Garney, huh?
I believe that's how it's pronounced. Treff Garney.
Big Treff. Alright, either way, on the side of SYN, we got a Chieftain, 3 Type 5 heavies, 2 CSs, and a mana core. Very interesting lineup for attack. We'll see what they elect to do here. I feel like they have a plan of blocking this mana core in or doing something. And on the side of Decoy, we have 2 Chieftains, 2 IS7s, and 3 CSs. So typical lineup at Decoy, and the opposite for SYN. Decoy electing to send 4 tanks in bowl, 1 tank going to be outside covering bowl, CS going up top with a Chieftain. He has probably play the middle. Chieftain might just go to C8 in the beginning, we'll see.
Now Magna Latingo with 2 CSs here.
Oh, they caught him. They caught him out.
Does Delicio get the kill shot?
Yeah, he's a mean man. Oh, Gambit takes some big punish. Gambit's got to fix that and get in. Gambit's got to get in. Mega D's going to have to farm here and not try to stay unspotted and not just eat it. This is like a pub batch for Mega D right here. If they can spot, they got to keep him spotted for Mega D. They're not keeping him spotted. He should be screaming, spot the 3 Type 5 heavies coming behind you. Like how Oh, here we go. Now they're getting lit up. Megady should be coming out for shots again. He is spotted.
Yes.
They can't really elect to shoot him. Maybe Fear My Skill can. He does for 400. Now you know.
Ooh,
Oh,
Airstorm.
Airstorm made a fat one in the back. Really not paying attention by Airstorm in its bad position. I think Super D's in a bad position too here, unless he can win his 1v1 with Kellen. Airstorm does add a shot to Kellen. Super D should be able to get Kellen out. Kellen bounces. Super D low rolls. Airstorm ends up going down. Gambit is slipping behind these Type 5 heavies. Good kill from Super D. Now he can stay safe at that angle. Gambit's got an angle in the back of him. Mega D's got to move up, get his gun in this fight. Surprised Mega D hasn't done more damage till now, but he's just got to get in here. Lemur goes down. You got a three-way cross onto these guys. 700 out of Fear My Skill, but now the Chieftain can pump for free with the IS-7. They do. Fear goes down. They got Parko trapped on the bottom in a tight.
Sorry, guys. There's a lot of action everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Ross is going to end up going down on top. You got a Chieftain and CS coming for him, but I've been watching the Type 5 heavies. Parko ends
I
up
was
going down.
too.
Yeah, now you just have Rossi over here, but he's in a 2v1, kind of just gets rammed against the building. It's just 3-3.
Woo.
3-3. Type 5s did not work. I really thought they would actually do more damage to the Type 5s, but as I criticized Mega D a little bit in the beginning of that match, guess who did the most damage, right? The one guy I criticized. How it goes. But either way, side of Decoy, you got Mega D and Chieftain was in that covering spot the whole time. One kill. 3850 out of him. Then you got Taquito and his Chieftain, one kill. 3100 out of him. And then you got Super D and his CS, 3 kills. Just over 3000 for him. And then Kaiser and his IS-7, 1 kill, 2300 for him. And then Gambit and his IS-7, 1 kill, 1800 for him. And then Airstorm and his CS, who ended up eating a big one to the back there, just shy of 1200. And then Bob and his CS, 800 damage out of him.
And over on the inside, Parko in that top 5, 1 kill, 3743. Fear My Skill in his top, 2,299. Rossi in the CS, 1960. Lemur in the top 5 with 962. Lots of Chieftain, 831. Kellen, 63, 817. Magden the Manticore just getting double teamed by those CSs early on. Still waiting on Decoy's map pick and tank rule.
Yeah, Decoy's got to be really I don't think, in this position, they got to take what they're the best on, what rule they feel the most comfortable with. Cliff kind of swung, and it's kind of interesting because that was kind of SYN's pick, and I thought that the rule and the map was really going to be more conducive for them. I kind of figured SYN was going to have better luck with this, but like I said, it's somehow how Cliff goes. Cliff's always been a risky map to me, right? You just never really know what's going to happen, especially since they had a blind pick, right? So there it goes. But we got a game here, 3-3.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if the Type 5 was something they actually practiced or just something they were like, let's try to do this. We think this is going to work.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. Like, let's just run this for fun. I don't know. Could be wrong. All right, drum roll, please. Gambit is topping. One minute.
You wrote 1 minute?
Gambit's like, give us a minute. They're strategizing over there on the decoy camp. Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna go look at the bracket. So WOG, WAAAGH just beat STG, so they're gonna advance to play NVI. May have to try to pick that game up next weekend. It might be pretty good.
Yeah, I believe we got our second game on Tuesday.
I was thinking about streaming that. I don't know who FMA. I've never heard of those guys before.
They're a French PS4 clan, I believe.
Maybe
They're
pick that
actually
up if
pretty
I
good.
can get a
They're actually pretty
commentator.
good.
I've been trying to like today I just kind of like took this even though I got to work tonight, but I'm off Monday, Tuesday, so I was hoping to find a game or two to pick up then.
You don't get many during the week because, like, you can even see, like, DECOY, right? That's,
Yeah.
they have 7 guys in the room, but only, I believe Taquito's from, I believe he's British. But either
Yeah,
way,
I think you're correct.
everybody else is,
NA.
North America, yeah.
But that's what I like about how Order 66 and how these guys are doing it. They're not really forcing the game, but they're giving the options where we can pick up games through the week, and we don't really have
Yeah,
that
but I mean,
that often.
the only thing
At
that
least from
depends
a
is, like DECOY's never playing on a Tuesday,
yeah,
right?
but at least
So
from
what?
like a streamer standpoint, it gives me the option. Hmm. All right, we're going Proc and no light tanks.
Interesting play.
Now, what is tiebreaker this week?
Worry about when we get
Tiebreaker
there.
will be.
All right, go.
Slow tank picks coming up. It's gonna be interesting. We know a lot. What are you thinking, bats, CSs?
Um,
We just lost somebody. Gambit is out of the room.
I think you're gonna see 1 TD, 2 mediums, 4 heavy. There's a chance you go 3 mediums, 1 TD, 3-3-1, but you'll see typical. Oh, it's dark snow. Guy watches all my scrims. Now the dark snow. There's another guy. There's another guy. Still boggles my. I can never understand these guys that just jump in all this training.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just want to get into comp and they just don't know how.
No, I don't think that's it. I really don't.
I'm trying to be nice, but
Got a really good one, and we've lost Gambino. he's gone. That would be
He,
an unfortunate thing, huh? He's rebooting.
he's rebooting.
Get your stuff together, Gambit. You got everybody waiting on you.
Come on, man. Yep. Yeah, I'll be right back, Tubbins. Get some water.
There you go. Alright, let's see, we got him back. And it looks like SYN's even picked up a guy.
Heck yeah, let's get it going, boys.
Check the chat. No, we got nothing.
Did we lose? No. Oh, here. It's back. Nobody else left.
No, we gained a Ghost of Gara.
Oh, Gara.
I haven't lost, just been delayed. But we'll see here. I expect
here we
SYN to. This is a big round. I feel like SYN didn't kind of take that round that seriously. I felt like I feel like they tried to try something, and in my head, maybe they weren't worried too much it wasn't going to work. That they're still going to get this, but we'll see. But I think you're giving, DECOY looked like, even though they won that first cliff, I think that was kind of a turning point. That last cliff was really, really close. They were able to kind of pull it out. The momentum is definitely swinging, man. Momentum is a thing,
Oh, yeah. But this is what I was wanting to see, man. I wanted to see DECOY win that last match. I wanted to see him get that momentum in their favor on their map pick.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Prok, but I mean, Prok no light tanks is different. It's just Prok's a staple in this game, man. I think it's a very cut and dry trading. Where are they? Go where they are in map, right? And I'm a fan of Prok. See how this plays out. But on the side of SYN, we got 2 Chieftains, 2 IS7s, 3 Bad Chats. So right there, we have no TD out of them. We got a 4 and 3. And then on the side of DECOY, we got 2 Chieftains, 2 IS7s, 2 Bad Chats, and a Star. So I was right. 4 heavies, 2 mediums, and a day. Which is typical, right? I mean, what I run on defense, pretty much. SYN playing a very interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I was kind of worried we were having a restart for a second, the way they just stopped like that. But no, I think we're all good.
Yeah, I think they were looking to make a punish. If Airstorm went left, went over the tracks, I think they had 3 tanks to punish him cross, and then they had 2 tanks to punish him as he went to the other side. Right? That's what I think they were going for. But with DECOY not having anybody on the hill, these IS7s are able to creep up here for free. Is Gambit going to try to go to the hill and counter this? I mean, obviously they can't see each other, right? But we'll see where Gambit stops. Bad Chats are on the move. Bad Chats are on the move.
Killing fluid. Parko stays unlit though.
The Fox tag.
Our Gambit is in trouble.
Airstorm's got to make his clip count. Airstorm's got to make his clip count. Like, I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know where Airstorm's going.
Oh,
I don't know if he
Parko.
doesn't want to shoot there because he thinks he's going to get spotted. Airstorm's got free farm on Fear. Fear gives it back to him. Is Bob going to be able to help out here? Airstorm's going to end up going down. Maybe. I think a CS is a little bit better than an A0 spot, but Airstorm needed to get that clip off a little bit earlier. Oh, Bob taking big punish. It's going to be a really hard game for DECOY. Oh, Bob, big punish again. It's going to be a really hard game for DECOY to just lose their bats like this. Right, the IS-7, if you get a little punish, you get Fear down, you get Magna down, you can live with that, but losing Bob's health here, really where he didn't necessarily need to be, is huge. Kellen will be able to kill Airstorm. Airstorm's still on reload. Yeah, he's dead. Definitely in the favor of SYN right now, but Chieftain from SYN in the middle taking 2 double taps. Oh, is Kaiser going to be able to get him? He does because he rams him. Good play by Kaiser, but they lose a lot of health crossing back there from the guys instead in the back line at A6. Lemur ends up going down. Kaiser. Okay, so they're not done yet.
Oh.
SYN's got even tanks. We got a 1150 HP advantage, so 4 shots. Well, not 4-3 actually. Kellen's still full health in the bat. I think Fear's alive in his bat, and is Bob's. Oh, Magna takes a shot. Bob's still alive. Oh, Magna
another
takes
one.
2 shots. Yeah, Bob, even though he's almost dead, making it happen. But I would say the biggest advantage for SYN right now is that Kellen is full health in a bat. And as I say that, he takes 1 down. Kaiser ends up going down. You really shouldn't be going down from the hill there. You should know where you can cross and where you can and when to cross. That's a bad death by Kaiser. But it happens. Easier setup here, you know. Keto trying to just hold people off here.
Let's see what happens. Looks like they're going to try to rotate all the way out.
They have time. Like, because they did that so quick, you kind of see the opposite effect, right? Like, this is typically, throughout the day, we've been seeing teams start to play a minute and a half from now, right? Where on the flip side, these guys just played right away, you know? So they have plenty of time. You know, you only got, you got 3750 HP at a decoy. That's not a lot of HP to kill, right? So you can kill that quick. Well, they got plenty of time. I think the key, what really has hurt DECOY in this is that Bob has lost so much health when maybe he didn't need to and Kaiser kind of died, right? But on the flip side of that, right, Bob's still alive. And I think he plays the role here of whether DECOY can pull this out or not. It's really going to be up to Bob. Bob does land a shot there and doesn't take one in return. Looks like Kellen's going to try to push him out, but if Bob gets kind of another cheeky one in here or two, Kellen will end up just going with Parko. I think Bob will come to a demise, but Super D's coming with his Sturv. So this is maybe where the battle's going to... Can Bob kind of spot for the Sturv? Can the Sturv do enough damage? Can Bob get a little lucky with a bounce or something here? We'll see. Still up in the air. Health is pretty much completely even, and SYN has 1 take advantage, but DECOY does have a full health tank and a Sturv. Batchets will not have an easy time pinning the Sturv. The IS-7s will, but the IS-7s obviously won't be able to shoot the Sturv where he is. Mega D lit. D gets lit. UV lights bounces a shot. Not able to keep UV lights down at all. Fear was kind of hoping, I think somebody's going to go for UV so you get some damage up, but Taquito might just get countered here if they keep letting him moving back. Like, the more and more DECOY moves back, the more and more Taquito is going to be in a position where he's going to be able to get farmed. Can Kellen get to a spot unspotted to get some shots in here? I don't know. Now the time's starting to come into effect, Beaver. Track? Yep, he is. Yeah, see, they're gonna get him out for free. Kellen bounced 2 shots. Does he make these count? Oh, that counts. UV lights back, pokes it. Nobody even punishes him for it. Goes down, fire. And now you have Fear My Skill on the cap with really no way for these guys to reset this, but try to get Mega D. Stir's a great tank, but it's not a tank you're going to be able to push up there, hold down, do anything with, and Bob still being on that low of health. Great play by SYN, to be honest with you, to really recognize that, hey, A6 is our kill. Move Kellen to the middle, move Magnet to the middle, spot A6 with UV lights, kill that tank. That one tank goes down, now you're at a 2-tank advantage. That's all you needed. Gonna double cap it, make sure it gets done. Mega D's probably gonna come in. Magna should try to kill him, but maybe Super D's gonna look for a shot to kill Magna to try to keep it alive, but Bob's spotted by UV lights. Here we go. Mega D's got no choice. Super D bounces a shot, Mega D goes down. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Parko finishes Super D, and there's just Bob in the corner. Wouldn't be able to do anything even if he wanted to. This round goes to SYN. Very well played of them killing A6. Aggressive off the gate. That'll be that. So Decoy kind of got their back up against the wall again, but
Nope.
Definitely make it happen. And on the side of Decoy, we got Kaiser and his I7, 2 kills, just shy of 2,200 damage at him. Mega D just shy of 2k. Bob, unfortunately, lost all his health, a little bit of misplay there. Just over 1,300 for him. And Airstorm in his bat, just over 1,200 for him. Tokido in his Chieftain, just under 1,200 for him. Gambit in his I7, only a couple pins for 1,000. And Super D in the Sturv, only able to make 2 pins, do 800 damage.
Alright, and over on SYN, UV Lights in the I7, 2 kills, 3,001. Magna in that I7 with 2,708. Parko in the bat with 1 kill, 2,090. Lemur in the Chieftain, 2,006. Audiology in the Chieftain with 1970. Fear My Skill in the bat, 1 kill, 1586. And Kellen in the bat, 2 kills, 1116.
Alright, it's the match tells us we're going to tiebreak right now.
Alright, Decoy. A lot of Decoy fans in the chat today.
It's always like that. Nobody goes harder on this game than Gambit. I don't think anybody goes harder as far as streaming, YouTube, and running a clan, playing NA, playing EU. Does a lot, man.
Oh, he's all over the place.
I kind of think he's insane. But I don't know how he does it. You know?
Some days I can't even play 20 minutes. I just gotta be like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could see, like, you know, when I first came around, I was trying to build a clan and learn how to call, and everything was new. I was super into it, right? It was all fresh, but it's way, way too hard. And then, you know, that's just the clan side and calling and playing side of things. Then, you know, to add, hey, I'm going to stream, you know, all these pub matches. Hey, I'm going to do a YouTube. I'm sure he's probably got his own Discord. Like, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to do, but he does it. Loves the game. Gambit's come a long way.
Oh, I remember when they were first starting out, we used to stream them on WNF playing CZR.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Do or die for
This
Decoy.
this is what matters now for Decoy, right? Try to get this win and force it into a tiebreaker. So on the side of Decoy, we got 2 Chieftains, IS7, Bat Chat, 2 CSs and a V5, and on the side of SYN, we got 3 Chieftains, IS7, Bat Chat, CS, and a Stir. But we'll see. See what plan DECOY has here. Looks like they're gonna send the IS7 to 6, Mega D maybe outside the bowl, and a Chieftain, Bat Chat, V5 to the 1 line. Typical setup. They're gonna send, and they're not gonna put anybody across the tracks though. SYN is though. They're gonna put an IS7, a CS, and a Bat Chat across the tracks, and it looks like SYN is gonna leave the 1 line open. So they're gonna put 2 at A6, 2 on the other side of the brim, where the A cap is. And let's see how long it takes DECOY to realize that the 1 line is open. I think Gambit's gonna know how to break this. Gambit needs to not fall in the trap of getting farmed from the Chieftain serve. But Gambit's seen this before. Somebody used to run this on him. and it worked. And then I stopped doing it because I figured it wasn't going to work twice. Argo spotted. Oh, okay. Now they got the information that's gone to hill. So Kaiser getting some bounces there. Got 1 bounce from the hill. Minute and a half's gone by. DECOY realizes
like we're
on the one.
Yep, see a little movement over there.
Is a DECOY moving pretty quick? Good for them to recognize that quick.
Ooh, Bob almost get blind fired.
Yeah, they're shooting them down there. Well, I mean, people kind of know the bushes are up there. Everybody kind of goes to that E1, F1. Now what? DECOY, I feel like, needs to find a way to get a guy kind of down the A line to spot A6, right? If they leave A6 unspotted, and they just kind of move over the other side of the brim, Mega D's not going to be able to play the game, right? Mega D's moving now. Okay. I don't know exactly what DECOY's planning on. Thought I did, but
Not
now I don't.
sure.
Mega D coming over. Maybe they're gonna try to double tap these, get Gambit to the hill. Yeah, so watch Gambit, but they gotta figure out a way to. They gotta do one of 2 things, right? They either have gotta push the CSs that are over here on the 0 line, or the other side of the map, or they have to find a way to kill these heavies that are outside the cap while spotting A6, right? If they leave this Sturv and this Chieftain unspotted to get farmed, won't be good. Mega D does take a shot. They do spot Magna going back here. So we'll see. Now, DECOY does have 3 medium tanks. Maybe it would be better if they had another Bat Chat, but they do have 3 medium tanks to play here. Lemur's spotted now, okay? Taquito moving up. Interesting them using a Chieftain to do this. I would have maybe preferred another tank to try to do this, but I don't think they really have another tank to come with either, so. They're blind firing Taquito. They know he's there. They know where he is. They're close. Just under 6 minutes on the clock. DECOY's got to start to come up with a plan and make it happen. It looks like they're going to let him go for the mediums. Alright, 5 minutes on the clock. And they're spotted right off the rip doing this. They're spotted right off the rip. Fear does take some punish. Nobody's really going to be able to shoot the guys from Decoy until they fully commit. Kellen's out of there. Fear's going to fall back. They'll probably leave Magna to take the Braun and probably try to farm a leave in a Sturv. Shot by Magna. Decoy's got to go. You can't. I mean, what are they doing? Bob with a nice shot on the I-7 on a bad shot right there at that angle. That's a good shot. What are they doing? Are they going? Kaiser's going.
I don't know.
I mean, he ain't
Kaiser
going
gets
to be
focused.
going for long. Track, perma-track there. One shot, 8 damage, Dad. Probably get some shots at the Gambit here. Got a bush. Bob behind him. Bob behind him. Going for Magna. That is a risky play.
Oh, Bob's going to take it out.
Everywhere. And they do get Magna out, but Bob's just going to go down. I mean, there's just too many guns for him to deal with. Fear is still alive. Spotted them all. Under 4 minutes on the clock. Decoy's lost 2 tanks. They've only got Magna out. Kellen looks like he's going to rotate to A0. See, Gambit not committing to A0 is allowing Kellen to make this rotation. Mega D takes a shot from the back from the Sturv. Mega D losing this trade over here. He's in a 2v1. Super D doesn't look like he's able to get any shots in. Maybe he hit Parko once, but I don't believe so. Gambit battling, but I think Kellen's going to counter Gambit pretty hard here. Fear with a nice shot. Gambit with a nice shot. Airstorm takes a shot from the top. Airstorm's getting a full clip from Kellen. Yeah, nice rotation, Kellen. I think Decoy need to commit to taking away that corner. Airstorm just lost his pretty much whole tank. My God, he can't see. Now Gambit's kind of losing health. Sturv does get spotted. Takes a big shot from Super D. Taquito kind of trying to come in. They back that Sturv off. This is their chance to get these 2 in the middle out. Taquito's got to play. He doesn't have enough time. I think Taquito needs to go for the damage on the back of these tanks instead of trying to cap this.
Now's the 268 coming in.
He has to. Mega D's got to find a way to pin out. Now the Sturv's unspotted again. It's just Airstorm left on the hill. Mega D now taking shots from the hill. They're going to stop that poke. That's what I was saying. I think they need to get these chieftains out so they can kind of get Mega D in a different position. But now he's going to be rendered not being able to play there. They're going to go double cap pressure here. So now we got 22 on the clock, but you still have 2 chieftains that can throw away their tanks to reset this whole day with 2 minutes on the clock. Kellen once again is full health in the back chat. Fear does go down for Mega D. Great shot by Mega D. Airstorm's got to spot somebody and get his gun in here. He's got to find a way to shoot these chieftains over poking this ridge. Super D just getting pelted. He's got no armor in that V5. Mega D's bouncing off the Sturv. Hit him blind. Ends up going down from the hill. Airstorm not able to get any damage in on anybody, doesn't look like. Oh, he does get Lemur. Might be a little bit too late here. Now it's just Airstorm left. Congratulations, SYN. That was well hard, but I mean, Decoys kind of pushed. They kind of like got together, stopped, moved a little bit, got together, and then they kind of just lost an IS-7 on a few of their pushes.
Oh, no, Airstorm!
Oh, no, he's done. I mean, I think it was over. I think on a few of their pushes going through the matches were just a little bit discombobulated, really hurt them in a couple of those matches, and they weren't able to bring anybody into the V5's gun this time. But on the side of Decoy, you got Gambit, who played very well today. 28-51 kill out of him. Megadine, his chieftain, just shy of 1900, 1 kill out of him. Airstorm in his CS was able to get 1 kill, shy of 1600. Really just ate that full Kellen clip. Kind of just ruined his game. Kind of took that tank out. Taquito and his chieftain able to get on the cap. 1550 out of him. Bomb in his batch at 1500. Kai and his IS-7 who just ate it all for the team. Only 1 pin in him. Super D not able to get anything going with the V5 on the 1 line. No damage out of him. So.
Alright, and over on SYN, Fear My Skill in the 63 with 1 kill, 3147. Kellen in the bat with 1 kill, 3026. Ology and the Chieftain, 2 kills, 1750. Barco and the Chieftain with 1687. Lemur with 1 kill, 1663 out of his Chieftain. Locked in that straw, 1571. And Magna in the I-7, 1 kill, 1367. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for the stream today. I do appreciate everybody coming out. Tubbins, thanks for coming out and calling today.
Yeah, always a pleasure. I enjoy doing this. Remember, we're gonna have some streams on later. I think we'll have some streamers, so look out for the streams later in the Discords and stuff. Show some people some love. That'll be about it. So good games of both teams, and remember, in this thing, it's not like Decoy's out there is a loser's bride for this tournament. So you might end up seeing these two play again. Very, very close. Good
Very
matches
possible.
today. Very, very entertaining.